Month recap. Year in review. Quarterly meeting. Yeah, I think I'll call this a quarterly meeting or something. It's not... Okay, so hello. Welcome. As you can tell, I'm pretty sick. I've got some phlegm going on. I'm probably going to be coughing. But I've been at home for the past 4 or 5 days, and there's only so much of that you can take before you start to feel super stir crazy and you need to do something. So I decided that I'm going to wrap up the full year of 2024. It's a little late. Usually you do these things on like the first of the year, but yeah, I was laid out for so long. I had other things come up, so whatever. What are you gonna do? And moving forward, I want to try and keep, this is both for you and me. I want to keep you guys more in the loop of like my thought process around the games I choose, around the games I don't play for whatever reason. Just, you know, if you want, you don't have to. If you don't want to watch this, get out of here. But this is to remove any sort of monologuing from my actual gameplay videos, which I want to have more focused on the game. And it's also an opportunity for me to tell you what's going on in my life, if you care. If you don't care, that's fine. I don't take it personal. I really don't. I've already told you I've been sick. Let's see what else. I got a haircut. I don't know if you can tell, but it's shorter. If my hair is curly, you can tell a little bit more because these guys get real short, like really short. I'm in San Diego. There was a fire near me today, but it was tiny and it's already contained. So do not worry. All of that's fine. Obviously, my apartment is good. Yeah, I think that's all of the life updates you need to know. If you're curious about anything else, feel free to ask in the comments. I don't care. I don't give a shit. You can ask me. Whatever. What's my favorite color? I don't know. Pink, I guess. All right. So to focus on YouTube stuff. So with YouTube last year, it was a bit of a all over the place year. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't approach my YouTube with any plan. I just play games that I like and I post them online. And whether they're successful or not, I don't care too much. Obviously, I'd like more people to watch games that I like because it's a good way of spreading the joy of games. And also, you know, vanity, you want your stuff to be successful. But that's not the only measure of success in my channel. My measure of success is me enjoying myself, engaging with some people in the community, learning something, getting recommendations. That is mainly what I'm going for. So from that frame, 2024, January, here's my channel. You can see my dislike ratio if you want. If you care. All right, so 2024 started off with the ending of The Cat Lady. I can't believe that was a full year ago. If you haven't seen it, The Cat Lady is an indie horror game by Burnhouse Lane, I think is the developer. And honestly, I still think about this story now. It's like a great story about a depression, about suicide, about these really dark topics told in kind of a really, I don't know, down-to-earth way. It's incredible. It's a point-and-click adventure. It's a puzzle game. I really, really like it. Go ahead and watch it. It's totally worth it. It's a great game. There's another game in that series I'm going to play called Lorelei, I think is what it's called. That's on my list. It's like top on my list of games to play once I'm done with catching up on other stuff. And then we continued with Baldur's Gate 3. I've been playing this game for more than a year, and I have not finished it yet. And I put in some serious effort. So starting with 14, if we go forward to the end of this year, I played, what was the last one? It was actually a while back. I'm taking a full break from Baldur's Gate. I played 96. I have 96 videos, which are each about an hour long. Some a bit less. So, wow. And if I go into the game, I think that's about right. I have about 100 hours. I think I cut a lot of inventory management. Yeah, 100 hours in Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm only on Act 2. I don't think I'm on Act 3 yet. I think I'm at the end of Act 2. That is definitely in 2025, early 2025. I need to finish this game because 1, it's an incredible game. 2, I hate leaving things unfinished. I know every game I haven't finished and it bothers the shit out of me. So yeah, I played so much of Baldur's Gate in the beginning of the year. I wrote down some things here. I played only Baldur's Gate 3 from January to April. Only. That's it. I didn't play anything else for you guys. I hope you liked it. It did all right, Baldur's Gate 3. Obviously, it's such a long epic that only some people could stick with me, and the more I took pauses and stuff, more people fell out. That's natural and fine. To go back here. Oh, I didn't finish. Yeah, I finished the game. Okay. Yeah, so to start Baldur's Gate, I was getting like less than 100 views per video. That's totally fine. Some of them got bumped up in the algorithm, I think because I'm more specific with the titles. Like Gale's Necrotic Aura Bug. I think people were looking for that specifically, so it comes up a lot. And then I also played Fears to Fathom Ironbark Lookout. It's a one-off horror game. If you haven't, Fears to Fathom is great. I love playing this series, Fears to Fathom. Whenever a Fears to Fathom game comes out, I'm going to play it right away. It's just how it is. It's one of my only one-shot horror games that I have on, to play all the time. Okay, and then let's move forward. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so more Baldur's Gate. We're heading into April. Oh, I started Cocoon. So Cocoon was an amazing... I'm probably going to say this, but I like all the games I play. I don't think there's a game that I don't like that I've played. I'm pretty picky about what I start. But Cocoon's a very artsy, fun puzzle. I think there was a couple of boss battles, but they're not really too boss battle-y. It's just like smacking into things and avoiding. It's really easy. But mainly we're there for the weird alien landscapes and like the plot. That was never out. Those games where there's no dialogue, you're just walking around looking at stuff and you kind of like put together a plot in your head, but you don't know if it's real. Like, I think the plot was that, I don't want to spoil it, but it's like, you're a little bug, but also the universe. Yeah, but it was really fun. It was only like 4, 5, 6 episodes long. They're long episodes though, some of them. And I got to finish it, and I always like to finish a tight, concise game. I think it's fun, especially when I'm playing something like Baldur's Gate, which takes me forever. And then see, what else? I also started Potion Craft, which actually did quite well. I mean, these are all teeny itty bitty numbers. I'm a teeny itty bitty YouTuber, but I got quite a few comments on it, quite a few people following. And it was just so Potion Craft's just a fun, it's a puzzler again. And you kind of, I don't know if it's like a deck builder. You build up your ingredients and sell shit and have to use a little line to make potions. It was cool. I'm not done. This is another game where I need to go back and finish. Like Potion Craft is more like you have quests to hit, and that's the only way you finish is to get to these quests. And I would like to go back and do that someday. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw that on 2025 goals. Go back and finish Potion Craft. On that note, we also started Fear. I need to go back and finish Fear. We started Fear in May, and I really, really like this game. And I just kind of fell off. I think, I'm not sure why I fell off. I started playing Terra Nil instead in June. And that kind of just, I don't know. I'm distractible. That's the issue, is I just get so distracted. So in June, I played all of Terra Nil in 1 or 2 sittings, and it did really well. Terra Nil did awesome. Like, Scorched Caldera is still getting views, because I think it's like a hard puzzle game, and sometimes I'm smart. Sometimes I know how to do stuff. So perhaps I'll keep puzzle games in mind for future stuff. Okay, and then we're in July, where I play a shit ton of Baldur's Gate. I just slam out Baldur's Gate. I am so motivated on Baldur's Gate. And again, it's not doing well. Some of them are like 15 views, 20 views, 40 views. And when it gets that low, I'm like, I kind of want to do something else. I want to like interact with people in a different way than just this one game. So I did. I pivoted. I started Fields of Mystria in August, which actually has been doing good. I'm still playing it. I get, sometimes 100 views, a couple comments per video, and it's just really nice. Fields of Mystria is a Stardew Valley. I don't know if Stardew Valley is the originator. I always say it is, but there's stuff before Stardew Valley, like Rune Factory and stuff like that. But everyone knows Stardew Valley, so it's Stardew Valley clone done really, really well, with beautiful character design, great progression, fun mining, and cute animals. It's my jam. I like to play games like this a lot. So I play this until September, and if we go forward again. Oh, yes, and then we have Fierce to Fathom, the Woodbury Getaway. This is my favorite Fierce to Fathom, where you're a woman who every man that you encounter in this game is gross. Nobody is safe. Everyone's weird. But it's just, I don't know, Fierce to Fathom, I know the style of the game. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's going to be a jump scare. I know that the settings are really well done, and you got to make food. You got to go shopping usually. I just like these games. And they're so contained and easy to play. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch it. It did really well. Usually these one-shot horrors do pretty well. And so that's why I try to do them every now and again, just to get some more engagement and some more talking about games. And another thing I did in September is I went back and finished Inscription, which I think I started in 2022, maybe 2023. I can't remember. But I went back and finished it, which was great. Not a lot of people watched the end, but that's fine. I just like having finished games on my channel. I don't like it unfinished. It doesn't make me feel good. It feels bad. And then in September, I played a one-off We Harvest Shadows, which is ineligible for monetization because the music in the game. But that's fine. I don't really care. It did pretty well again. Brought people to my channel. We had some conversations. I enjoyed it. It was great. Enhanced my life. And then we go... Oh, October was awesome. I loved October. I know I took a break on a lot of other games I was playing, but I got to play so many random spooky games. Like I played Mouthwashing, which I think is my favorite game of that year that I played. 100%. I mean, Baldur's Gate, they're different games, but Mouthwashing is just, it's more of a walking simulator. It's more of like a movie. There's like some interaction to it, but it was just such a disturbing, well-told mystery. And some people didn't get some aspects of the game, like there's sexual assault in it. There's just really creepy stuff in it. And so I watched other people play it too, and I was like, no, you didn't get it. You didn't get the plot. And I was like really satisfied that when I played it, I got the plot so quick. Because I'm such a genius. All right. So Mouthwashing, great. If you haven't seen that, please go look at it. I love this game. Then I also started and finished Zoocosis. I got a pretty good ending. Zoocosis is just the zoo type game is what I call it. So it's just a zoo simulator horror where the zoo animals are being infected by a parasite. And it's one of these indie games that is not, it's not tight. Do you know what I mean? It's not, there's some wonkiness, there's some wibbly wobbliness of the plot, of the gameplay, of the endings. Some things are funny. It's a really funny game. It's unique, and I like it. I really liked playing it, especially in October, spooky month. And then I also started Crow Country. Again, great game. This is like a top-down isometric kind of, not top-down, it's isometric, I think. Like low graphics. I don't know if that's what you call it, but it's like vintage graphics, puzzle, also like a shooter game. And I think it's the art style that really drew me in, and the creativeness of the monsters and the story is really cute. Like, it's whimsy horror, which is not something I'd ever encountered before. But yeah, again, Crow Country, if you haven't seen it, go watch my playthrough. It's awesome. Oh yes, another one. So I started Silent Hill 2 Remake. I had never played a Silent Hill game. It was October, it had just come out, and so I gave it a go. And spoiler, I haven't finished it. I think I have 2 sessions on here. 2 or 3. I think just 2. And then I just got caught up in Fields of Mystria again, and I started Valheim. That's a big one. I started Valheim again at the end of October, just because, like, I had taken such a long break, about a year and a half or so of breaking from Valheim, and I have so much I still need to do. That's another 2025 thing, is I want to fully catch up to the content in Valheim this year, and I want to put more Valheim videos out there. So that's something I'm super excited for. Now, again, this is paramount to how my brain works. I just kind of like go bing, 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 bing. I want to do all of these things, but I'm just giving you a kind of a glimpse in. And then, okay, so Fields of Mystria, I keep doing that. I started Frostpunk in November. My thought process was I love Frostpunk 1. Absolutely love it. But I didn't want to go back and play something I've thoroughly played for the channel. So I got excited about Frostpunk 2. I gave it a go. It did not do so well. It's not the most liked game because I think it's not the same game I played on this channel. This channel is a variety. I'm a variety gamer, but not everyone who follows me is a variety watcher. Usually they're just into Valheim, or sometimes I get people into horror. So sometimes things just don't do as well. But I really like Frostpunk 2. My playthroughs are long on this because I get really involved in the problem solving, and I think I'm pretty good at it. I think I do stuff pretty well. So in Frostpunk, I died. I had to restart once. And from all the other people I've watched on this, or like heard them talk on this, they think this game is super hard. But at the end of it, I do end up finishing. I finished just recently. At the end of it, it was easy. I had set up so well, it was easy. Okay, so just a little brag, small brag. Okay, and to finish up the year in December, more Fields of Mystria, more Valheim, and I also gave you a one-off mini motorways, which actually did quite well. I might add more to this. I haven't really played on my own recently. I've been playing Balatro, which is taking the gaming world by storm. People love Balatro. I love Balatro. Maybe I'll eventually give you a Balatro video. You know what Balatro is? The card game, the roguelike card game. It's pretty cool. It's fun. They got cool jokers. Oh, I feel myself fading here. And December, I also started Broken Reality, which is an indie game I got from the winter Steam sale. And it's just so curious that I wanted to put it out there. And I've got like some interesting interactions with it. And I'm actually really happy I played it because I'm just a game nerd. I like to know about, you know, indie games and crazy things people try. I like to take like a wide sort of taste of everything. And this is kind of filling that need for me. So that is 2024 in review. And looking ahead, I think I've already outlined some things. And I talk about this a bit, like through my messages and stuff, but I want to be regularly playing Valheim again because there's like another game that I haven't even played with the Mistlands, with Ashlands. I think there's another one I haven't done yet. But there's just so much there for me to explore that I feel like it's an unfinished game for me right now. So that's my goal. I'm going to do all of that this year and go back and finish some games. So Fear, Potioncraft, What else? I'm finishing up Broken Reality this month. Or even today, I'm trying to play it. Maybe if I'm still, yeah. Fields of Mystria, I want to finish year 1, which should take just another week or so, week or 2. And then I'm going to take a break on it until it's fully released. And then I'll maybe replay it. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about what I'm going to do on that. Oh, yes. Some other kind of thoughts I've been having on my mind is I've already talked about how my channel is all over the place. How I approach it, what games I play. It's just whatever I want. And I've been thinking about being more focused about what I play for you guys. Most of you are here for Valheim, survival games with some multiplayer things built in. And I love survival games. I really do. I would like to perhaps become a survival gamer on this channel with some one-offs thrown in rather than playing like big name games like Baldur's Gate or Silent Hill. Just because it's so hard to do everything. And I love doing a variety, but I also love being thorough. So I've got 2 wolves and they're at war. You know what I mean? So that's just something on my mind. I'm not sure what it'll end up being. I'm always happiest whenever I just go with my gut in the moment, but it's on my mind. So with that in mind, I'd like to get back into V Rising, which is a vampire survival game. I'd like to start playing Ark, which is a dinosaur survival game. And then there's a couple of other random survival games, I forget their names, that have been released. So this is all to say, if there are survival games in particular that you are interested in me playing, please write them in the comments. I'll add them to a list and I'll prioritize them. So survival games, finishing old games, and then eventually some shorter one-shots. So like Broken Reality, stuff I could finish in 1 to 6 videos. That's my 2025 goals. They're actionable, right? Are they contained? I don't know. That's always my issue, is I think I dream big, but that means I can do big things. Well, okay, thanks. This is the most bloggy I'll get, but I really do want to try and do this once a month to kind of wrap up the month and to look forward into the next month. And it's good for me, and it's maybe good for you. I don't care. Do you want to watch this? I don't give a shit. Do what you want. Oh, a life thing that happened is I dropped my phone from my bedside table and 3 vertical bars of light appeared immediately, followed by like what looked like ink spreading out from the bottom. And it was still working when I went to bed. And then when I woke up this morning, it had died. So there's that. And this morning also I had to kill a roach of this size. And the night before, last night, I also killed a roach of this size. So my week is going not good. Sick, phone dead, bugs. And I have so much work to do. Anyways, yeah, so personal life update if you're interested. Anyways, okay, bye. I forgot one more thing. So I said I wanted to do survival, finish up old games, do shorter playthroughs of horror or indie stuff, just short stuff. So that's my goals. Also, I've started compiling good moments from my old videos. So all that to say, I want to start releasing compilation videos of Valheim, of course, because I got so much of that. But then just in the future, in general, I might add all my horror games I played together and compile that into compilations, because I think it's a good way of introducing outsiders to me, to what I do here in the games I play and how I react to stuff. So you can look forward to that. I'm about halfway done with one. So there you go. Okay, now that was the final last note. All right, bye.